good evening, everybody. Hope the sound's okay. I'm not a sound engineer by any means. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, this guy asked me one time, he said, "What do you think about medical marijuana in California, them legalizing it?" And my reply to him was, uh, they just want to get high because if it were all these wonderful things, we would already know about it. And that's what I thought about it. That's really what I thought about. My heart is like, you know, we would already know about it. And my whole experience in my life, I've done a complete 180, and I understand now what it is, and why our Constitution's written on it, and why the Declaration of Independence is written on it. George Washington said it was the strength of our nation. The Indian hemp seed is the strength of our nation, and now I understand why that is. But why George Washington was able to kick everybody's ass. But it it will change everything because what it means to our neurology, and the reason you don't hear about it is because the people who are curing cancer are making more money than anybody's ever made in the history of time, and they're not really curing cancer a lot of times. I know they've come leaps and bounds, but things like that, and things like Adderall, like all these cognitive, boost your cognitive brain power, where Adderall is really like methamphetamine, and it's, we're having a chemical holocaust is what I'm getting at. And, it's the science of the endocannabinoid system proves that we're having a chemical holocaust. And, it's going to change everything. Imagine if the cure for cancer, you could grow it in your backyard. Just for imagine 1 second. Okay, this guy's telling right, and you could grow the cure for cancer in your backyard, and the cure for epilepsy, and the cure for every other neurological ailment, because that's what it is. Our bodies need, and not every single thing, but our bodies need cannabinoids, and without it, out of all the proteins out there in the world, we all should be eating hemp protein in all our meals. And because the way CBD coats our neurons, at least, and then THC to treat a lot of things. They say treating cancer, THC is very effective in treating cancer. You can't just treat cancer with CBD and some other things. And there's so much, and it's that relationship with our neurons that, I'll say it again, the science of the endocannabinoid system. Basically, to my best understanding, what it means is the little geometric shapes that make up cannabinoids match identically to the little geometric shapes that make up our neurological system. And that allows cannabinoids to actually be neurotransmitters within our neurological synapse. And that means a whole lot of things for dementia, epilepsy, fibromyalgia, and you name it. You go down and testify for these marijuana laws, you're going to meet people who said, "Oh, yeah, I had fibromyalgia, but I used marijuana and it's gone." Or, "I had cancer and I used marijuana and it's gone." Or, "I had epilepsy and I used marijuana and it's gone." Or, "I was, a Army veteran and I had PTSDs real bad because of all the shit I saw when I was in Iran. And, it helps me with my PTSDs," and so on and so forth. Those are the people. It's not just people down there wanting to get high. That's not who you run into. You run into people who are fighting for their lives because they tried everything else under the sun and nothing helped them. And, somehow by the grace of God, they got, figured out what the science of the endocannabinoid system was. So, I even believe it proves we were put here genetically. At the very least, it proves we were genetically engineered and put on this planet for a reason. And I don't know what that we'll figure. We'll see. But anyway, God bless whatever language you're in, and have a happy holidays. I'll go out walking after midnight out in the moonlight, just hoping maybe you're somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I walk for miles along the highway, well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I've stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the night turns gloomy, now winds a whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight out in the moonlight, just hoping maybe you're somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I'm always walking after midnight out in the moonlight, just hoping maybe you're somewhere out walking after midnight, searching for me. Good night, everyone. Thank you.